Hey all, it's Frankie here. Today I'm doing something random. I'm taking a bunch of my favorite snacks from a few different places around Chicago and I'm gonna dip them in red velvet cake mix, bake them, and see if they're still delicious when they come out of the oven, because right now I genuinely can't think of anything more interesting to do with my time and I'm hungry. So we're gonna make a stupid video and put it on the internet today. Isn't that literally the entire premise of YouTube? Before we jump into the actual substance of this video where I'm dunking things into red velvet cake mix like a 5-year-old, I have social media. Really, I only use Instagram at this point, so you're very welcome to go check me out over there, the photographs that I take, and the like little weird life moments from every day-to-day existence in my world. If you wanna go see that, you're very welcome to. I also have started this YouTube channel. It's coming up on the 1-year anniversary of this YouTube channel and I'm really freaking excited about that. So if you would like to go check out some of my other content that I make, like my movie reviews or my art videos, you're very welcome to subscribe and click that bell icon to get notified when I post, which is very infrequently. Sorry, I'm not a television show. I have a life to live. But yeah, you're welcome to see what I get up to on my YouTube channel. Alrighty, so I am going to take the pile of snacks that I've created. I think, okay. Awkwardness, game plan time. So what I'm gonna do is I might just make like a small portion of this cake mix liquidy and like ready to bake, because I don't want to have like an entire red velvet cake's worth of stuff floating around my apartment. This is an experiment. It's probably gonna blow up in my face and I'm gonna make everything dirty and have to wash a million dishes later tonight. So I want to reduce the amount of clutter and food clutter that's gonna come after this video, which means I'm only gonna make a little bit of the cake batter and then dip a couple of things into it and just see where that goes. Keeping it simple here, so let the great experiment begin, and fingers crossed I will have some decent snacks after this. Why? It's a freaking cardboard box, Frank. It's not that hard to open. Oh my god. Do not explode. Do not explode. So, tiny bit of this. We're really just starting small here because I don't want to go overboard and make it weird. Okay, a little bit of egg. Literally like drops of egg. Drop of water. And it's tiny pink! Yeah. Okay, no, I definitely need more cake mix than that. I think that should probably be enough to start with. Bloody. Oh, love this so much. I think I might be like a little bit more than that, but this is looking really good. Okay, let's cabinet that. Okay, no lumps, no bumps. Yeah. Very nice. Nice and stringy. Okay, so it might not be perfect because of course I didn't measure anything out as you just saw, but it does look the consistency of red velvet cake mix. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say that this is pretty much done. And now we get to do the really fun part of this video where I get to dip random things in red velvet cake mix and see what happens when I bake them. I'm so excited. Like, weirdly, this is just making me pumped, even though I could like crash and burn, fall down right now and take a really long nap because I did not get a lot of sleep last night. I don't know why I like staying up until 3 o'clock in the morning watching random online when sleep is like my favorite activity of all time. So first of all, what I'm gonna try is, also sorry for the loudness, there we go. I am strong. I'm gonna take some of the Trader Joe's cheese puffs. They're so good, but they used to be better when they didn't have the like, what is it? These are reduced fat. Back in the day, they weren't reduced fat and they were super freaking delicious. So I'm gonna dip these. I think I'm just gonna dip the tip. What, like that? Yeah. Then you got something to hold on to if the red velvet actually does like bake and gets like puffier, then it has a little bit like a red mushroom cap looking doohickey. Who the says a word like doohickey? Me, I guess. This is so random. Embrace the weirdness, y'all. It's the only way to get through life. I could discover a new favorite snack today. And honestly, who doesn't want that quest? Okay, so I think six is good to start with the little cheese puffs. Don't want to go overboard. But now we get to literally my addiction. Kettle salt and vinegar chips. I eat so many of these that it's become a hazard for my teeth. I will not stop because I love them so much. I want to be buried with a bag of these chips. Sheer perfection. Okay, I don't know why I'm yelling. Small dip. I want to try and balance the sugar of the red velvet cake mix with the like salty, vinegary flavor of the chips and see if they are a good combination, because I love red velvet things and I love salt and vinegar chips. Yum. A weird camera angle, but you don't need to see my face. I don't need to be in frame. You know that I'm here. Okay, so last but not least with the snacks, I think I'm gonna, my original idea was to have like the 4 different chips and then like popcorn, but I don't know if I could like put kernels of popcorn on the tray and then like drizzle it in red velvet, because that just sounds like an explosion hazard to me. If I put the kernels down and then they pop, they're probably gonna send red velvet cake mix all over the inside of my oven, and it's dirty enough as it is. I don't need to clean up more mess. So I'm gonna try these potentially some other time. Last but not least, I'm gonna take these scoops, and I actually got these chips specifically because they are a little bowl shape. And what I wanna do, there's a razor shaving. There's a razor shaving on my friggin' tray. I didn't wash anything. I didn't actually clean anything because I'm a professional. Anyway, I got these specifically because they're a bowl shape, so I can just put the cake mix in the bowl and then put a little bit of cream cheese icing on the top, and they're like cake bites, but with a crunchy corn tortilla shell outside. So I'm friggin' excited. I'm only gonna get a couple that are actually like bowl shaped. And then, yeah. So we didn't even use up all of my red velvet cake mix, and I might just have to stick it in a mug or something and make myself a little mug cupcake, because I don't know what else to do with the rest of this batter. It was a good thing I didn't make like a super intense amount of cake mix. I know myself. I'm not really a sweet tooth kind of a person. I love sugar, and I I work at a bakery. I obviously love spending time like making sweets, but eating them is a different story, and that's mostly just because I have really bad teeth and I have like 4 cavities going right now. So working my way through an entire box of red velvet cake mix is probably gonna take me a while, like 6 months. Just because I eat more crunchy, salty snacks than any like sweet and sour snacks. Okay. All right, so my tray is looking awesome, and I just need to go check on the oven and see if it's preheated fully. Put it at 300, and yeah, I'm literally just gonna sit outside the oven and watch them bake because I'm super afraid of, like, I don't know how long this needs to be in the oven to be like effective. Let's just go ahead and see if these turn out to be delicious snacks or blackened, horrible disasters. Nice and toasty. Super helpful that my oven light is dead. So, here they are going in. Let's see how they look coming out. It's taste test time. Oh my god, I'm so freaking excited. Okay, so my little creations have cooled down, and now I have to see if I can actually like get them off the tray, and then I want to put like a tiny dab of cream cheese icing and see how they turned out and give them a scale rating. Oh my god, these are beautiful. They're like, it's squishy. You know how like cake, when you bake a cake, it's squishy? They're squishy, which is a good sign. So I'm very excited. Okay, chip, bowl, red velvet. I'm literally gonna put like just that much icing. Tiny little dab. All right, here goes. Yep, I am incorporating that into my everyday to-day snack creations because holy shit, that's so freaking tasty. The nice like salty crunch of the chip with the like little squishiness of the like semi-sweet red velvet, and then that nice like shot of the cream cheese icing has like such a good combination quality. Okay, chip number 1. 10 out of 10. Chip number 2. I'm gonna save the salt and vinegar for the last because they are my favorite chips. So next up, we're gonna do cheese puff, which I already pulled this one off of the tray. They're a little bit stuck, but whatever. Yum. And okay. That one I didn't get as much red velvet. I think, still delicious. But I didn't taste very much red velvet. It was more cheese and sugar from the cream cheese icing. So I think the next time when I make these puffs, which, yes, also like 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10 because I couldn't taste the red velvet. The next time I make like weird snack creations, which happens pretty often in my life, I am definitely going to put more red velvet mix with the cheesy stuff, like with the really intensely flavored chip, which also makes me think the salt and vinegar might be a little bit overpowering for these chips or this little concoction cake creation. But you know what? We're just gonna dive into the last one and see how it turned out. So, come to me, sweet darling, please. Okay, well, part of it's still on the tray, but whatever. All right, last but not least, on our chip red velvet cake combination experimentation creation. So many words. Shut up. Yeah, so that was also very delicious. I think with the chip, these ones you can put more like batter in it, so it's gonna be a little bit squishy. Whereas these ones, it's not so much squishy as like kind of a textured coating for your chip. And it also, again, isn't like super intensely red velvet. So when I do this again, I'm gonna just put more red velvet. I think these ones were the best ones. These were the ones that came out that had the best chip to red velvet to cream cheese icing ratio, because it's got like more red velvet than chip. So if you're gonna make this on your own time and you're gonna like attempt whatever version of this madness you want to do, put more red velvet mix than chip. Just a good rule of thumb. So this was a raging success, and now I'm going to spend the next couple of minutes eating the rest of these. I hope you all are having a good time wherever you are in the world. I hope you're getting vaccinated and you're able to actually go out and interact with society again. I will see you down in the comment section and in my next video.